For our assignment, our group was given 5 different texts to read, and we as a group had to come to a conclusion to find the parallels between each of our readings, and come up with a thesis statement relating all of the texts. We came up with this thesis statement that states, "We as a people take advantage of our world, technology, and other people. We harm the environment, make tons of waste products, try to improve our technology without others' consent, and only think about ourselves and our own needs." In the text is civil action. There is a random outbreak of leukemia in a neighborhood, affecting at least 3 kids in 3 months. The lady in the text, Ann Anderson, thought it was unusual that all of the kids that were diagnosed were all in the same neighborhood. She suggested that the water or the air had caused the disease in the neighborhood, since it was all that they had shared at the time. She always thought the water was bad and had some sort of virus because it always looked, smelled, or tasted unusual. The water and the air we consume are being affected by the tons of people not taking care of the environment. The air we breathe is polluted from coal plants and coal factories, and the smoke from the pipes are causing problems for the air. As for the water, many companies are dumping waste products into lakes, rivers, and other bodies of water, which lead to the water we drink. In the text Silent Spring, the author talks about a prosperous and healthy town that has nothing wrong with it, that has an abundant amount of plants, crops, animals, and humans. Later in the text, the author then says that a magical spell has been cast upon the town, leaving everything to die. This spell caused all of the animals to die, as well as all of the plants, trees, and vegetation. Some humans even died as well. Because of all of these deaths, the text is given the name Silent Spring, because there is nothing in the town that is healthy or making any noise. At the end of the text, the author tells us that this is a made-up town and it's not a real story, but he tells us that these diseases and sicknesses are happening in other towns and cities around the world because the people living in these towns take our world for granted. If we as a people do not take care of our environment around us, the towns and cities around us may end up like the town in the text. We as a community have to work together to take care of our world and keep the area around us clean. In the text Shading the Earth, the article focused on geoengineering and its role in preventing global warming from getting any worse. Solutions to this problem were proposed in the text, first of which was to build a sunshade in the stratosphere using millions of tiny reflective particles. Another solution that was proposed was to launch trillions of tiny silicon nitride disks somewhere in space between the Earth and the Sun, reflecting some of the Sun's heat back at itself. Although the solutions sound very helpful, they could fail at any time and the full effects of global warming would hit us all at once. This leaves us with no perfect proposed solution to global warming, and the ones that we do have are only temporal. In the text The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, a lady in her 40s named Henrietta Lacks died due to ovarian cancer. Scientists wanted to use her cells for research to help find the cure for cancer, herpes, leukemia, influenza, hemophilia, Parkinson's disease, and other diseases. The only bad part in this situation is that the scientists used her cells without her or her family's permission or consent. Lastly, in the text address to students at Moscow State University, Ronald Reagan says a speech that says that if we work together with others, we can become a better, more advanced society through technology. Maverick. Also that we should take better care of our forests, towns, and businesses, etc. We as a people need to engineer better solutions to keep our Earth intact. Maverick. According to an article from The Guardian, London is facing major problems of pollution. The pollution in the city is caused by the cold air, the abundant amount of traffic, and wood burning. Following this incident, an article from CityLab talked about London's response to the dangerous amount of pollution. London has done nothing and is taking no actions to help the people affected by pollution. The world we live in is a special place, and we should take care of it and the environment. Not only for us, but for the people around us as well.